Stars born, I've been ready for this. Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this. Trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this. Okay. Now
on YouTube. Same one from last night. No, I'm just saying. I put a link in the thing last night. I send it again. I mean, put it in the thing again.
We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. One of two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. This will make it into the end zone, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his first look is incomplete. Chidobe Awuzie there to make the play in coverage.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield. Knocked it away.
Yeah.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And it's taken in at the 9. A nice punt, but a good run back as well of 13 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense, and know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And it's complete to Kelsey. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 44-yard line. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
Cowboys.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
On 2nd down, Elliott. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
And now here's a carry heading left. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the 1st. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
4th down for the Jets. Brett Maher on. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. Not the touchdown they wanted, but hey, you're on the road in the playoffs. They did get 3 on the board.
Yeah, it's a good opening drive, so you feel good about it yourself. You get to the sidelines. The defense feels good about you helping them right out of the gate. The team, yeah, they feel pretty good about coming in the playoffs and getting points on the board right away.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at him.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Taken down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that will be Incomplete. Chidobe there to make the play in coverage.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
This is fielded at the 7. A good head-down running on the return gets about 15 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Ball carrier decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
And a yard at the 31-yard line.
The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
They'll try to run for it with Elliott. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
4th down.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage.
Everyone gears up for 3rd down, talks about the importance of it. But 4th down, that's truly the moment of truth play, isn't it?
Everything's dialed up a little bit more. And, it's such a momentum play, isn't it?
Absolutely, because it can flip either way depending on who converts on 4th down.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
But they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Saquon Barkley. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown run. And the Giants have taken the lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he returns this to the 22.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
How many times we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football. Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Prescott from the gun. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
And that's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers.
They pop up and be gone with that before you click on it, though.
In this case, he came up quickly and made a nice short tackle.
This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch, just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down. On is the punter, Townsend, as he gets this one away. Taking it about the 16. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
Points, it's a whole better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
The Giants on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. 1:58 left to play. Halftime.
Shit, it ain't open. Talking about hold on to it.
We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Got a man, Slayton. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
A 1st down carry.
Oh, wow.
He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
How many times do we say in this game is speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways. In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. And that led to a really nice gain.
Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
Gain on the play brings up 2nd and 10. at the Cowboys' 13-yard line.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That's a gain of 3. It's
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. They're going to look to throw. This is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First down and goal to go.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. Another try for Barkley. And he is in. Touchdown. Saquon Barkley in the final seconds of the first half. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead.
Tucker McCann for the extra
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Time here for likely 1 play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Play of the half. Prescott going deep downfield for Ross. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup, as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. 2nd half action back underway. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
No, I don't. Oh, right, yeah.
Set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
The tackle made at the 24.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
First down.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10. at the 49-yard line. And now here's a carry heading left. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Elliott. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy 1st down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game.
Ah, my bad.
1st and 10. And he'll lose your
Yeah, my bad.
2nd and 11. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. His throw caught right around the 6. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
1st and goal, Dallas.
A good pickup there, a 22. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. It would be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. And now here's a carry heading left. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys have cut it to within a score. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was. And when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum is sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, it's Barkley. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. the gun. They'll look to throw. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
Now a handoff looking right. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Again to Barkley out of the gun. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40-yard line.
2nd and 11. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 5 now. Prescott. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Now they try the right side here. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
Carry for the running back.
They gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
The tackle made at the 36.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 42. 23 yards the pickup there. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
2nd and 12 now at the 44-yard line. Dak swinging this out quickly to Lamb. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Dallas.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. He's 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
And now here's a carry heading left. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
First down, Cowboys.
From the red zone now, Prescott. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
A score that puts them in front here late, but you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
That's what a 99 overall tight end will do for you, baby.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
That's a pick, man. God dang. How many picks I'm going to drop, bud?
This is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So
that's a pick. Let's go. Let's go. Let's motherfucking go.
Picked off at the 40, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute.
Been throwing ducks all game.
And it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And now here's a carry heading left. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. The Giants
don't worry about it. GG.
Timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Now a handoff as they run left side. Down to the 25. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
And it's 3rd down.
Now a handoff looking right. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Giants are going to get the football back. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And some room to maneuver. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out. And the Cowboys will advance to the next round as we say
exit the mic whenever you're ready. You can exit the party whenever you're ready. I know you're gone. Go to sleep, Ho. I got the Epsom salt and vinegar already in the tub.
That'll do it for us, for Charles Davis, and all our hard work.
Are you looking at your stats?
You've been watching the
It's been the same way in your wins also. The difference was I didn't turn the ball over.
With that, we say good
Okay.
night from East Rutherford.
I know this one hurt though. All you gotta do is put 50 on every time we play, and I'm ready. Like I said, put some money on it. 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 Hey, I love Air Max, but my name ain't Raymond, bro. I don't run. Shit. Don't talk me to death. I know it. Get off the mic. Go to bed, ho. Hey, yeah, send him to bed. It's bedtime. Playoff BJ. D-boy, stand up! God damn it. Told y'all I was gonna break his heart. Shit. Play with me, boy. Shit. Get on the mic with all that giggly. Oh, I'm your buddy. Shit. Don't play with me, BJ. You know how I get, man. Man, listen. You know when your son started growing hair on his nuts, they start stinking, and he started feeling himself. I am. I really am, rah-rah. I am. I'm a deacon. Well, because you always lying on me. Because man. BJ, you completed 26% of your passes, bro? Oh, never mind. I'm done with it. Yeah, and it should have been at least 3 more picks. Man, please. You had about 2 passes where you threw the guys that were just open. My defense was on point, except for my dumb decision on going for it on my own 30-yard line. Other than that, you had 1 drive. And find the lie. You right. Oh, you gonna do G Unit like that? You saying you ain't gonna say G Unit? G Unit just told this man good luck. He told me I ain't gonna, don't worry about G Unit. I did that for you, G Unit. Well, y'all tune in. I got another one. If this dude say he ready, and who that? I think in Who That Nation. I think this dude pretty good. It's a New York cat. I can't remember which one. I'll find out in a minute. Yeah, I never played him. BJ didn't. Yeah, BJ didn't play Jack Pipe. Jack Pipe. I play him too this week. Matter of fact, was he the one that said playing at 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock? I got like 3 games to play, 3 or 4. Oh, that is the dude. Man, I need this win bad. I'm 1-3. God dang. He would hit me up and he not even online. Them cats kill me with that, man. You ready now? Like they online. Let me see if I play that dude that you was talking about, Braun Supremacy. Nah, I don't have him. He the Giants. Man, I play you week 6. Let me go look. Let me go scout your team. See what you got over there. While I'm looking at this dude team too. Yeah, yes it is. Yes it is. Oh, Jamal. Oh. Is that right, huh? I see you got a lot of young and explosive talent. I see that. Yeah, I bet you didn't. That old line. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I know it. I know you, E. You ain't fooling me. And you got Savage and Jamal Adams at safety and LeCount. Hey, let me get hold up, man. Trade me a safety. Darnell Savage, Richard LeCount, Jamal Adams, and this other rookie. Wow. Listen. I need a safety. Hold on. I know. I'm the Browns. No, I got Pep. No. Nah. This is the one I'm good at safety. No, I'm good at safety. But dang, sheesh. Ooh. Yes, he does. Hold on, y'all.
I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. I'ma act a fool with this. I'ma act a fool with this. I'ma act a fool with this. I turn the knob, camera assist, I'm incredible. Came for the dollars, call it basketball. Then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro? Ooh, then I did the dash, can I catch me, whoa? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating round here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like I whipped the Cavalier. Show no love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. I'ma act a fool with this. I'ma act a fool with this. I'ma act a fool with this. Okay. Then I hit that. Okay. Then I hit that. Then I hit that. Okay. Then I hit that. Stars born, I've been ready for this. Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this. Trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this. Okay, now what's left on them? Told you I'ma flex on them. I did it all subtle, ooh, and then I hit that exit on them. Gotta blame my faith, cause these eyes ain't got nothing on them. I secured the safe for the cradle, I ain't dropping nothing, ooh. Only winning is exception, ain't no truce. Ain't no dub, ain't no L on my crew. Only winning is exception on my crew. Ain't no dub, ain't no L. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. I'ma act a fool with this. I'ma act a fool with this. I'ma act a fool with this. Okay. Then I hit that. Okay. Then I hit that. Okay. Then I hit that. Okay. Then I hit that.
They say summer is the time to live in Chicago. Well, that's extended into autumn as we are ready to roll under blue skies at Soldier Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cleveland Browns and the Chicago Bears. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Herbert. And he's going to be brought down. Back back at his own 6-yard line. It was Melvin Ingram that time who shot in to bring him down. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
58, come on. 58, come on. Here we go, here we go. And 58, come on.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. So how's that for an interesting way to start this ball game?
First drive of the game, and you go backwards all the way into your own end zone?
Guess it kind of makes you wonder what else we might have in store here in this one.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now Rodgers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive.
Incomplete.
But instead, 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That's good for a Cleveland 1st down, an 11-yard pickup.
1st down, Cleveland.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. And Watson has it right side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And the Browns.
And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Escaping the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, thrown back across his body. Picked off at the 15, and he'll return it to the 24-yard line. He got out of the pocket there. Was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling. His receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Now 2nd and 11 from the 32. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And some space here. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
They'll begin the drive with Hunt. They find some open field here. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40.
The ball carrier.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
4 yards.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Kareem Hunt, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And once again, the Browns are back in front.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a 1st down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense, just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Taking a shot here for Marshall. He rifles one that's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, On-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
I'm right here.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard.
Say BJ, bro.
Down.
At the 40-yard line.
I'm trying to figure out.
They only got a yard.
You let Rob make love to you like that, huh?
And that makes this 2nd and 9. Shotgun now for
you know, them playoff babies be a whole other kind of
and he's going to go down.
You know how that
near midfield at the 49.
No special babies.
Kyle Van Noy in there to bury him for a loss of 11. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down.
I don't know, man. Dana might beat me, man.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. Under pressure again and down.
I might let Dana go to Super Bowl, bro. I'm tired of all this bullshit. I might.
In there to bring him down.
Another 3 and out.
Man, Dana played me tough, bro. Y'all tripping.
On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away.
He almost beat me yesterday, the other day. Almost.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 20.
Say what? Nah, it went out. I'm on my phone. I'm trying to bring
Very
that.
good return there. Give him an even 20 yards.
Wow.
And the Bears take over.
I was pulling for you, man.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
You just fell short.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
Lost a lot better.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't.
You lost a lot better than you.
Man, that's football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run it.
Seems like he's been better than you all, man.
We'll see
But that ain't my
how they attack him here. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Throwing again.
Hey, bro. I don't know nothing about no
He
team.
releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good
bro.
work.
That
They
man
forced
been at your neck.
completions
That's all
on
I'm
1st
gonna
and
say.
2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or
You
do they
ain't
play
the
coverage
same.
on
You ain't the
this
same
down?
DJ, bro. I don't know what's going on with you, man. No Super Bowl appearances. You didn't have a Super Bowl. You ain't got no. I ain't gonna no Super Bowl wins, but no Super Bowl appearances by the great DJ. Come on now.
A shotgun snap for Herbert.
I don't know what to say about it.
For Cooper. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage.
This is Madden
very well
21.
in
I
the
see you don't
running
even know what
game. Almost
Madden
felt
is.
like they
Boy,
said
that's how
in
you.
the
That's how
huddle,
beat up
"Can
you
you guys
are.
pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield."
Rob
Didn't
done beat
get
on
it
the
on that one, but they may come
Bro,
back
Rob
to it
beat
again.
so bad, bro.
On is the punter long here as he sends this one away. Here comes
Rob
Peppers.
gonna kick that game off.
Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 20-yard line.
I watched a little bit of it in and out.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they're coming
14-3. I
off
was
a
like,
3-and-out round.
I came back and looked at it again. Rob was down 3 with the ball. That's it.
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Jared Wilson. And they will finally bring this run back to an end.
It don't matter. It'll be Dana.
He's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. And that pitch
Or Dana and
sets
G
him up
unit.
beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this
Hey, bro.
BUR defense.
G-Unit told me he got something special for East.
Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever you put out there.
Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
Call me on the phone.
They'd
I
really
got
like to
some
make
fun,
the
man.
short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago.
So if I do beat Dana, I got to deal with that fucking all-star team Ray got over there.
Now on the
Yeah.
year. And the Bears have once again taken the lead. And this one through the uprights and good.
Makes the score Bears 14, Browns 9.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Anybody stop that fucking AFC Pro Bowl team Ray got?
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception.
With the speed is.
A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
What? You got a running back with 97
play
speed?
action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Oh, hell no. What
He's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning.
Y'all talking about investigation.
One of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this
I ain't
first
seen a
half
running
of
back with
action.
97 speed on the Madden boy since like Jamal Charles and what's his name? Saquon got that much speed? No, I'm talking about with that kind of speed.
At halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. A first down run, not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
And he completes it to Hunt.
Rogers pass.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense, because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
He got, like I said, he got an all-pro team. He got an AFC Pro team.
From the gun, Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that.
When I played him in the playoffs last year, I was like,
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
And no return here. This one's going inside the 15 to the 12-yard line.
10 at their own 12-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead.
And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Well, you gave up about 4 or 5 of them.
Out of the
It's all
gun,
good.
Herbert. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Herbert on first down now. Flush to his right. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on
like
a
you told me yesterday,
13-yard
boy.
run.
That thing you got over there been passed around for a little bit of everybody. You got some of that thing.
26-yard line.
Even Gerald got a little bit of that cutie cake.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw.
At least I'm selective with who I pass mine out to. Get it from
And
everybody.
he takes it all the way down to the 32.
Anybody can
use
that
the
thing.
2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
What's going on, gentlemen?
Deep.
All right.
And a big turnover there as as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted by
Sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing the second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock
He's trying to make a
run.
little
Up to make the tackle, J.C. Jackson.
2nd and 8.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. On second down now, it's Hunt. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we've come to halftime in a 5-point game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our... The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
He got a cute little scheme though, because like he ended up beating me, but I caught on to this shit. But he scored 21 points in the first quarter. So that shit kind of cute. I told him, you better stop running it because like you have 21 nothing.
When a game is within
go just do some other shit. Like why you gonna keep doing shit? Let me catch on to it.
Slipping into the backfield for the sack was Oren.
That shit was tough. So about the first year, he was like one of them tight end weak motherfuckers. That shit cute. You know what I'm saying?
And the interception earlier now is sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and
you got
we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter.
No, I'm gonna pick the Saints now. Second year in a row to be
incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
Dancing to his left. That one is caught by Hunt. And out across midfield down to the 45. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
Now that one hurts defensively. They force them into 3rd and long, had the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3 and out. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Xavier Woods, the free safety, up to make the tackle.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
2nd and 9 from the 44. Operating from the gun. Rodgers. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman.
Rodgers pass.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
But I got a Derrick Henry over there, man. I'm trying to trade him for talent elsewhere. So I can't even get rid of him.
Here to Hunt. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
Complete.
That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take
speed,
the lead with
some talent at wide receiver.
And so far in this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively, but they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 32-yard line.
Yeah, I hear you.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. From the gun, Rodgers.
Would be this here, though?
This is caught at the 8. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
You got some nice wide receivers over there?
26 yards.
I mean, if you want to see me call up Murray, you know, we can do everything.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
I said, if you want to give me Kyler Murray, we can do everything.
Make it 2nd and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
Hey. Some people like big power.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt.
You better put it out there.
Inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
What'd you say? Hey, bro. You gotta put it out there and see what happens.
They'll try to run with Hunt.
I don't know what's going to happen if you don't put it out there.
Backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
That was a huge play on 3rd down, so now what? Do you go for it? Do you trust your offense? Or do you want to put on your defense to try and get the ball back? Me? I'm going for it right here.
I think Kyler Murray will be
14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through, and that will cut the lead down to just 2.
Man, I just got love.
There to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping.
I just got Jordan Love.
Right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in.
No, I got him in a tree.
Get that victory.
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
I got work to do.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here.
I can get him off my books. Even though everybody got plenty of caps to get.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I can't do nothing with that.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he'll be
about to get on that duty.
Getting this one across the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Chicago. Devin Duvernay. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears will add on to their lead. Well, we're used to seeing big plays from him in the passing game. That'll obviously go as a rushing touchdown. And what a rushing touchdown it was.
And you got to think to yourself that this coaching staff has looked at his playmaking ability and said to themselves, Why are we just going to throw it to him? Let's double his touches and make him a big part of the run game. That big playability was at the forefront on that one.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Now left side on the swing pass. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
At the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, Rodgers. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play that time for Cleveland. 53 yards.
First down.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. They run again with Hunt. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. This is Hunt. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Kareem Hunt. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns are back within a score. And Charles, the 2nd time today that he has hit pay dirt.
And once you score the first one, there is that natural tendency, and there's also that eagerness to get back there again. Oh, he smells it. This guy smelled the end zone, and twice he's gotten there.
So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score. But bottom line, they are still on top with the football. And a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A pickup of 24. And that's where the play began, the 24-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. They're going to pass here with Herbert. He's going to sling this deep down. It's caught inside the 25. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
The Browns' 24-yard line.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Once more, here's Eckler. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Now it's Herbert. And that is incomplete. There to knock that one away defensively, Eric Kendricks.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And McManus able to put it through, and that will push the lead up to 5. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, it's a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
On the return, the Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They're down here in a 1-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Now Rodgers. And that will be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And down by 5, they've got to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And no, It's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it looks like the Bears are going to win the football game. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Now a toss play to Eckler. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards is the pickup there, and that should just about put a bow on this one. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
17-yard line.
Now Herbert. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28.
Final score,
Darius Leonard charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave. Damn, Kane, you done killed Abel. Unbalanced land, trying to keep the people stable. The way I feel, I might it all up. The way you feel, you might do it for the bug. All black, born to be a rebel. After this, I might go and water down the devil. Listen to everything around me, I can't see. You picked a dozen roses and left them in Galilee rolling thunder. Don't hear my cry, don't let alibis pass you. I finally starting to realize, never give up and coincide. I can't watch TV, it's all a lot. Tired of trying, go ahead and fly. Everybody want a straight answer, but media keep us blind. A good heart is not hard to find. Why the people try to define infrastructure right? I don't got time, infrastructure right? I don't got time. I could it's all to we're talking about you, about to protecting the sons and daughters from political slaughter. Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them high. Never play by the rules, guess I'm paying my dues. They gon' try to intrude, poison the multitude. They be quick to accuse, when you got different views. Just know you gon' pay the price, based off the item you choose. Many times in the culture, hit you with MK Ultra. I knew you was a vulture, Holy Ghost get the ushers. No, I can't trust you. Shock you, then now you fluster. Crashing down, I was cluttered. Doing this so subtle, falling out through the rubble. Remember this in jungle, the top always gonna get shot. In the middle, gotta stay hunting. Why the rush left with nothing? 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 Agitated illusion, only built for confusion. The institution, modern day execution. Think I know the solution. Maybe not should I do it? Just put it in the music. Just put it in the music. Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave. You'll burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your veins? Though you make it all that you desire. No ceiling wins that never be the same. You burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your veins? Though you make it all that you desire. No ceiling wins that never be the same. You burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your veins? Though you make it all that you desire. No ceiling wins that never be the same. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it to go. Now I get it to go. Now I get it to go.
We are 15 miles due west of the Atlantic, nestled in downtown Jacksonville at TIAA Bank Field. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerge from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with the Cleveland Browns. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Looking to throw it. Minshew rolling to his left. And connecting here with DJ Shark. The 40, the 20, 10, touchdown, Jaguars. DJ Shark with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jags have taken the early lead. That is a quick strike, one play all the way to the house. You know, the pass was fine, but that run after the catch, impressive.
An absolute horrible time. Of course, any time like this is a horrible time for a defensive breakdown. But where's the tackling? Where were the safeties? You don't expect him to catch the ball, and next thing you know, he's running into the goalpost this early in the game. That's not supposed to happen.
Browns take over 1st and 10. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. First carry for Nick Chubb. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
The ball carrier.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Caught left side. It's Beckham.
Complete.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
9 yards.
We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, you know, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, you know, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44, Mayfield. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a first down on a gain of 10. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
10 at the 46-yard line.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. A first carry now for Thompson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
At the 42-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They run it here with Thompson. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
31-yard line.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they get to that end zone real fast.
Throwing on first down is Minshew. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Throwing again on second down. Minshew. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. On first down, it's Thompson. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him. Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
First carry for Raquel Armstead. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. They get the first. The decision to run on third and medium winds up being a good one. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. On first down, again, they go with Armstead. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
This is Armstead on the carry. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Raquel Armstead, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
Jaguars 14, Browns nothing.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up first and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It's now second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 37 yards.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Taywan Taylor, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns have cut it back within a score. So the touchdown there, and that play, the tap pass, so simple, Charles, on the face of it, but what makes it so difficult for defenses to stop?
I think it's the precision and the quickness in which the play occurs, because the snap gets to the quarterback. He's essentially playing volleyball with it, just immediately just shoveling it forward. And when that receiver's at a full head of steam, if you don't take the edge away, he's got a chance to get to the corner and get upfield. But if you take the edge away, that's your chance to disrupt that play.
And no disruption there, that's for sure, as it winds up 6 points. Now a play fake here on first down. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks. But it doesn't matter what you call a position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion. The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Open man is Westbrook, complete. He is out of bounds inside the 35. A great pickup there, 35 yards, and obviously the first down to go along with it.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Minshew with a quick throw out wide to Chark. His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Thompson. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 7 yards there and a first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. He'll buy some time right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Now Thompson. And he is going to lose yardage here. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Minshew throwing on 3rd down. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down.
1st and goal
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. They'll run with Thompson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Chris Thompson, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Not much there, only a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 24-yard line.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And a nice little quick spin move before he's dropped. And a pretty good game. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And Hunt is not going to get there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 times.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Myles Garrett, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. They'll go play action here with Minshew. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And a little spin cycle, room to run now. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards, well struck. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Browns drive about to get started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Final play of the half, Mayfield. Looking deep downfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison, and he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we hit the halftime break here in Jacksonville with the Jags on top. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with the coach and our EA Sports halftime report.
To kick off for Jacksonville.
The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Browns drive about to get started. They'll start the third quarter on the ground with Hunt. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Ball carrier.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Mayfield, and it's hauled in by Austin Hooper.
Complete.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. From the gun, Mayfield. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. He's going to look deep now for Landry. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Jarvis Landry, Pro Bowl wideout, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
3rd down. And 6 yards to go.
Play action. Mayfield being chased out left. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And they force another incompletion.
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20.
I want some. I want some. I love smoked macaroni. Shit. Shit. You got smoked macaroni. Break bread. Nah, man, I played BJ, and then another dude hit me up, and then another dude that hit me up. I'm like, God dang.
You want to get out there and get something done on
Yeah, I didn't play. I lost to the jackpot dude, and now I'm playing this dude called Brooklyn Boy. Yeah.
Minshew sets to throw.
Did he overthrow him? He overthrew him. Lord have mercy. Wide open. Yeah. I'm playing this cat right now. I'm trying to get this game knocked out. Because I feel like I can rank up a few times today if I can get on there.
Yeah, when you've had that much success, finally someone said, let's try and put a stop.
I am. There's like 3 minutes and something left in the third quarter of this game. Oh, I saw him late. Saw him late. Good brush. I need to just run the ball. Stop trying to score.
The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line.
26-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter knows.
Outfield again with the interception. His third. Picked up by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. That is now 7.
All right, let's run this thing and get up out of here.
Between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Throw it in rotation. Throw it in rotation.
Job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once you make the read.
Them reach tackles, boy. They be letting cats reach a whole.
Wants to stay in this ball game. They've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
Looking low. It's caught inside the 25.
Get you on the money then.
Before getting this inside the 25. One heck of a third down conversion. 33 yards. Minshew, 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
On the ground, it's Thompson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage. But every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They run with Thompson. They stop short. Down at the 1. Had the great move, but couldn't get it all the way home. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Running it with Armstead. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Raquel Armstead. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars add on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
If you know, you know.
The Browns drive about to get started. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep blow with the clock running down. But to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Mayfield looks to throw, and that'll be incomplete.
I don't know. It might take a second to clear up. And it's been blurred the whole time. I need to check what settings I have it on. I thought I'd be setting it to 1080.
Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Mayfield. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of
I left him. That was my responsibility.
When you're going to get it, sometimes you panic. You don't think I can be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Going to the air again with Mayfield. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. 1st down. And again, it's Mayfield. Defensively, they've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't.
Good job. Good job. I tried to strafe. Good job. Good stuff.
So they can't just run it right down your throat.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun.
Come on.
And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Good play. Good play. Man, usually they don't let you snap the ball when your guy's moving like that. Man. Good stuff. Man. Okay.
And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield.
I didn't want to go out of bounds, though.
Beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
6-yard line.
From the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Thompson.
Get out of here. Good hit. Good open field hit, bro.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its fans' faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he will be taken down, but not before he gets this to the Browns.
Let's go, boy. Let's go. We ready out here. We ready out here.
9 yards.
Then 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. On 1st down, Thompson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Yeah, them flashbangs be something serious.
Keeps rolling, and this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football, get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Oh.
They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
This is where coaches have to spend a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive.
Oh my God. I should have threw the doggone RPO.
No, not at all.
It's all good.
Leave an opening, they can come back and get you.
And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another
It's all to the good. Just want these 3 points and get up out of here.
Here's 3rd and goal. Trying to pick it up with Armstead.
What?
This is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous.
Man, they so full of.
So short. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeout.
That's crazy.
So
Should have walked in the end zone.
2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. So on 4th down, Jags kicker Josh Lambo comes on. And this to make it a 3-score game late. And Lambo will put this one through. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down. But don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
Dontrell Hilliard on the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let it fly.
Come on.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off. It made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
This is Ain't My Son.
2nd down, Mayfield again.
Brooklyn boy. I don't remember. I think I played him one other time.
Yet another interception, and I just had to double check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot They're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it, and that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second.
And Joker, he definitely can't stop the run. I'm just running anything and getting yards.
Because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They go with Thompson again. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. Like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
He's on that one, huh?
2 yards the loss, second and 12.
The line of scrimmage.
That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order
No.
to gain it. But in this
I'm trying to
case,
run
they
straight.
gave yardage and didn't get it back.
Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So third and long.
It's third down and 12.
Again, a run with Thompson. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a fourth down.
Again, it's fourth down.
And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for the Jags, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, we'll see how this affects their playoff standing as they fall to 7-4 now on the year. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
You didn't expect any other answer from me. I know you did. He paying it forward. So I just got first in flight, and that's it, right? A first in flight and what? Yeah, because you got the coats, don't you? You got the coats. Yeah. Yeah, I needed it. I need to lock in this playoff berth. No. It ain't my son. You got the Titans. It might be first in flight. Let me look. Okay, let me see. Well, yeah, I just lost today, so I'm 1-4. So you ain't worried about me and who that nation. All right, so it's not. It must be. It got to be first in flight then. A blood in, blood out. You're not in that though, I don't think. Hold on, I think that's the 2 games I got left though. Let me check that right quick. I must have. No, that was the one I was just in. You got the Titans. I just saw your name. I mean, hey, that was 8-3. No, I need to. Oh, I still got to play this dude. Yeah. So that's blood in, blood out, and first in flight. Well, as soon as I doggone load up over here, this other dude gonna hit me up. So 2 more games. Hold on, let me look at what you was telling me about Average Joe. You said look at Average Joe's right quick. Is that right? Hold on. You got the 49ers. Yeah. All right. You got the 49. Yeah. The 49ers. That's the only one. No. Oh, no. I'm not in that one then. Yeah, I'm not in that one. No, I'm just in one of them. Nah.